Oh, hey, it's Chimyshark. And dang, do I have a dish for you. Check this out, lobster on Maine, sick stuff. Alright, let me get the rest of the stuff out of the... Alright, well, you're gonna need to get yourself a whole lobster. So, I have this. I've just bought this yesterday. Rocky Point, frozen in brine water, whole cooked lobster. I don't recommend this. I think you should get like a fresh lobster, a live one. You know, those taste really good. The meat is just really nice and firm. These cooked ones, kind of a little degraded, but just did to save money. So if you want to do that too, go ahead. But I seriously recommend you get a fresh lobster. For this, you'll need some green onion, ginger, some onion, cilantro, XO sauce, garlic, and some tempeh. This stuff is like some fermented black bean, so it's called tempeh. You need Maine. I don't really have Maine, so I'm going to use this Vietnamese egg noodle as a substitute. But basically, Maine is like, it's yellow and it's a thinner version of udon. Alright, I'm gonna drop this egg noodle in the boiling water. What? So my cilantro is a little bit wilty right now, but if you put it back in water, it turns a little crispier. And then also washes it. Here's our lobster. I'll let it thaw out overnight. Oh my god, this has got to be the smallest lobster I've ever seen. Is this even legal? This is so small. This is like, it's got to be like half a pound or something. This thing is tiny. Oh my. It's cute though, but this is so small. So I'm gonna cut it right here. Cut that off right there. Okay, so when you cut lobsters, to make it presentable, you want to cut a diagonal line right from here, this point to this point. So right down there. You want to cut a diagonal line right there. So I wouldn't say I'm very good at this, but I'll give it a shot. Kind of want this shape right here, so it can stand up like that. Next, you'll see me doing the crab cleaning procedure. Just like opening up, getting rid of the gills, and throwing away all the stomach contents and stuff, and really giving a scrub down. Next, the claws. I'm gonna chop off, but I think you can break it off at this joint right here. Let's try it. It's like crabs. For Chinese cuisine, we always want to cut off the ends of the legs. Now for the tail, we're going to cut into a few pieces. So the first part is cut this part off, the telson. You can cut from the bottom right here. So just like that. Next, you can cut this part in half. Here. Sorry about that. Yep, there we cut in half. Now we're going to cut it in half one more time. There we go. Something like that. This female one has eggs right here. Interesting. After about like 8 minutes, these seem to be pretty good already. Next, you're gonna strain them in here. Yeah, there we go. And we're gonna turn this to about 5. And some oil. While the oil is heating up, we can peel our ginger. Alright, so looks like it's high enough, makes that bubbling sound. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the pieces and we're going to dip the exposed meat in the cornstarch, and then we put it in here to pan fry. Now I know I'm overdoing this, like it's already cooked kind of thing, but I'm just pretending it's not cooked so I can show you. So this is supposed to be done on a raw lobster, alright? Oops, sorry about that. Alright, now that our onion, just give it a little shake. Alright, so now we're going to cut the ginger and really just make them thin enough so that you can get the flavor out. Right, since it's a small lobster, we'll only use this much. Just shake it around with the ginger. Now we're going to cut a little bit of the onion to put inside. So just make them long strips like this, and they'll look good, just like that. Leave for about 1 minute. So by now your lobster should be cooking, should be about a third cooked, and we're gonna put in the sauce now. So let's get a big nice spoonful of this XO sauce. Oh, so it's gonna drip all over the place. Oh, there we go. Mix it around like that. Alright, I know it doesn't look like it because mine was already cooked, but by now your lobster should be half cooked. That's when you're supposed to add some water. Get a little soup in there. Mix it a little bit. See, now I've added the water, so I'm going to add some of the tempeh, the black beans. So I'm just going to put that all around. Let that boil into the water, and then we'll cover it. So by now you're probably wondering or thinking that this is exactly the same thing as ginger onion crab. And yeah, it is. It is pretty much exactly the same thing, except for I put tempeh and I use XO sauce. You can always substitute the XO sauce with like oyster sauce because it's cheaper, right? So it's more common. So while we wait, let's fix up the green onion. Just gonna cut that part off, and we're gonna just cut these into these diagonal slices. Just makes it look a little bit better. That's really good. So when you're confident that the lobster is fully cooked, mine's definitely fully cooked because it was already cooked. You can take it out to set it aside. So just want to take them out. Alright, so in here, this is all the soup. We need that soup. Okay, we're gonna put our green onions inside. So it goes right in there. Next, we're going to take that cornstarch left over, put some water in it like this. Mix it around with your fingers like this. And I'm just going to dump a little bit in there to thicken the sauce. So I'm actually just putting the garlic in now because I actually don't like frying garlic too much because it turns the garlic black. And so this way it preserves the garlic's color, you know? Okay, when you think that the soup is ready, think it's about ready, then we are gonna put this in here. So pretty much you could say that we made the lobster, we took out the lobster, and we're using the leftover sauces to stir fry the Maine. That's basically how to make this dish. So you make a lobster, ginger, onion, and then the leftover sauce, you just use it to stir fry the Maine. There we go. Smells really good. Now we gotta do a little quick taste test. Very good. Very good. Alright guys, to present this dish, what we do is first we put the Maine, or whatever you used, on the plate. Something like that. Just the Maine. Notice how I left most of the rest of the stuff inside. So we have the Maine right here. Okay. Looks good. Now we're going to put the lobster on top of this. And we're going to put it in the same shape that the lobster used to be. And you can show the meat off for the tail. Make it look good. And then you're going to take the remainder of this stuff and this goes right on top. Just like that. There we go. And we have our stir-fried lobster on Maine. That looks really good. Oops, totally forgot this. Alright, let's put it on right now. Alright, hopefully this one's self-explanatory. Just put it however you want on top of it. Just make it look good, you know? Make it like restaurant status. There you go. There. That is a $16 dish for you, maybe more. Great. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. That's the stir-fried lobster on Maine.
哇，可以现在吃吗？
Hey Stella, what are you eating?
Lobster on Maine.